Hello, Avika Gor garu.
Hi, good to see you again.
The pleasure is all mine.
So sweet, thank you.
సో మళ్ళీ మీతో ఇలా ఇంటరాక్ట్ అవ్వడం చాలా చాలా బాగుంది. సో అసలు కంటిన్యూస్ ఇంకా బ్యాక్ టు గ్యాప్ అసలు ఆ గ్యాప్
I think I'm doing back-to-back movies to meet you. Back to back, we are meeting like every 2 months, 1 month.
ఇదే డైలాగ్
For you.
బా అసలు ఇదే డైలాగ్ ఎవరైనా మెయిల్ యాంకర్కో ఇంకెవరికన్నా చెప్తే అసలు ఇంకా
That's why I'm very smart that.
సో ఇంక ఇలా అలర్ట్ అయిపోయి పాపం మీ ప్రతి ఇంటర్వ్యూ మీరు ఎప్పుడెప్పుడు చేస్తారా ఎప్పుడెప్పుడు ఇంటర్వ్యూస్ వస్తాయా అని ఆలోచిస్తుంది.
I'm waiting for your questions like, why do we watch this movie? What is different?
షూర్ షూర్ సో యాజ్ యూజువల్ మన ఇంటర్వ్యూ ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్గానే ప్లాన్ చేద్దాం.
I'm looking forward.
సో నిజంగా అంటే అప్పుడు ఏదైతే ఆ గ్యాప్ వచ్చిందో మీకు మధ్యలో మూవీస్ పరంగా దాన్ని అంటే బాగా డైట్ చేసి ఒకేసారి ఓ బిర్యానీ తింటాం కదా ఆ రేంజ్లో బ్యాక్ టు బ్యాక్ మూవీస్ వెరీ
I think all thanks to COVID, because all my shoots were done but the releases were pending, and now suddenly all the releases are happening at the same time. So I think the reason is COVID, but I like it. I like the idea of back-to-back releases because I'm shooting for something, then promoting something. I like this confusion in my head.
సో ఇంకా నెక్స్ట్ ఎన్ని కన్ఫ్యూజన్స్ ఉన్నాయి అదే ఎన్ని సినిమాస్ ఉన్నాయి. బాబోయ్ పెద్ద ప్లానే.
I'm excited. And all of them are very different.
అన్ని 4ఆ 5ఆ కౌంట్ చేశారు
Around 4.
అరౌండ్ 4. నెక్స్ట్ 4 ఇంటర్వ్యూస్కి రెడీగా ఉండాలి.
And before I come to Hyderabad, I'll be like, hello, where are you? Come. You have to interview me.
అసలు ఒక పని చేద్దాం అవిక గారు మనం అసలు ముందే ఆ నెక్స్ట్ 4 మూవీస్ కూడా ఇప్పుడే చేసి పెట్టేసుకుంటే టైం సేవ్ అయిపోతుంది మీకు.
That's such a good idea. Why are my producers not thinking of this? This is such a cool idea. We should wrap everything up in one day. That's such a good idea. I like it.
సో కమింగ్ టు 10th క్లాస్ డైరీస్. సో టీజర్ చూసాను ప్రతి ఒక్కరి లైఫ్కి కనెక్ట్ అయ్యే పాయింట్ ఇది. దట్ స్కూల్ డేస్ అన్నది నిజంగా ఖచ్చితంగా ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి కనెక్ట్ అవుతుంది. సో మీకేం మెమరీస్ అనుకోవచ్చు స్కూలింగ్ అది షూటింగే అనలేండి చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి షూటింగ్ మెమరీసే మీకు ఉంటాయి నాకు తెలుసు.
Exactly. I was about to say that I was shooting.
మిమ్మల్ని స్కూల్ మెమరీస్ కాకుండా యాక్చువల్లీ 10th క్లాస్ షూటింగ్ మెమరీస్ అని పెట్టారు.
I think during my 10th class, my particular 10th class, I was very busy working. I was doing Uyala Jampala. I was shooting for Uyala Jampala and also doing Sasural Simarka. So my 10th class was very busy, but
ఓ ఉయ్యాల జంపాలా 10th క్లాస్లోనూ.
I remember in Amlapuram when we were shooting, I was studying my physics and chemistry because I had trilliums and all of that. So my 10th class was on Uyala Jampala set. Okay. Yeah, it was crazy. It was very, very busy and tiring also because I was continuously traveling every 2 weeks, Hyderabad, Amlapuram, back to Mumbai. But it was nice. I liked it.
సో ఎవరైనా పొరపాటున అవికా గారిని వాట్స్ యువర్ 10th క్లాస్ మెమరీస్ అంటే ఉయ్యాల జంపాలా ససురాల్ సిమర్కా.
Yeah, and a lot of sleeping in car because the road journey from Hyderabad to Amlapuram was really long. So that and lots of flights. That is my 10th class.
మూవీలో 10th క్లాస్ డైరీస్ పరంగా సో మీ క్యారెక్టరైజేషన్ ఏంటి కాదండి నాకు చిన్న డౌట్ వచ్చింది టీజర్ చూసిన తర్వాత మీ ఏమన్నా కరోనా అటాక్ అయింది ఆ టైంలో మిమ్మల్ని ఒక్కరిని మాత్రం క్వారంటైన్లో పెట్టి షూట్ చేశారు ఎందుకు?
Not like that, it wasn't like that, but in the script also the movie revolves around my character Chandini and how all the other actors are trying to understand what happened with her, where is she and what's going on. So I am not technically like my scenes are not with everyone but like a separate track. So yeah, it was safer. It was much safer. I was isolated. Like in Chikmagalur also it was very safe when we were doing the outdoor shoots, and then even when we came back to Hyderabad for one of the schedules, one of the sequences, I did not really get to interact with a lot of them. So I was pretty much safe. I can proudly say that I am a what do you call COVID version because I haven't touched wood got anything till now, even though I was shooting for everything.
ఓకే యా కానీ టీజర్లోనే అలా మాకు సోలోగా కనిపించారు మూవీలో కూడా అలానే ఉంటుంది ఎవరితో కాంబినేషన్ ఏమి ఉండదా? మేబీ మే నాట్ బి.
Don't know. Watch it and tell me.
ఓకే. సరే మీరు అంటే అదైతే స్క్రీన్ మీద చూడాలి అన్నారు. కాంబినేషన్ ఉందా లేదా అన్నది. బట్ అంటే ఎవరి కాంబినేషన్లో అయినా చేస్తే అసలు వాళ్ళ గురించి అడుగుదాం అంటే ఇక్కడే క్వశ్చన్ మార్క్ పెట్టేశారు.
I think that is the whole excitement about, because even when you see the trailer, you don't understand what is going on with my character too much. There is always a question mark about Chandni, and that is what I want people to be curious about when they go and watch it. When they see the movie, they are going to laugh because there are amazing funny comedy scenes, there are action sequences, there are emotional dialogues. There is so much drama in the whole movie, so much entertainment, that it's going to be fun.
అసలు ఎంతమంది ఆర్టిస్టులు ఉన్నారంటే అది గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవడానికి డైలీ ఒక 10 బాదమ్స్ తినాలి యాక్చువల్లీ.
Watch it. It's going to be funny. I'm sure it's going to be funny, because whatever portions that I have watched, I've really laughed my heart out, and I've also cried. So the mixture that it has of comedy and emotions, I think that creates a very good balance for a movie, you know. As an audience, I would like to go on a journey with all my characters, and you know, the characters, some of them are funny, some of them are serious, some of them love to fight. So when you see like a whole package, that is what this movie has, and I really think that people will enjoy it.
ఎక్కువగా ఎవరితో ఇంటరాక్ట్ అయ్యారు షూటింగ్ అప్పుడు, సీన్స్ అప్పుడు కావచ్చు? ఇంతమంది యాక్టర్స్లో అమ్మో ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారు.
I think I interacted with all of them, and I'm going to say this, but I wish I had more time to interact with all of them, because they are all such intelligent, brilliant people and experienced actors, all of them. Like, they have done so many movies in the past, and they, you know, they have so much of experience and you know, incidents to share and tell me about. And I wish I had more time with all of them. I did not have too much, but I'm sure during the promotions and all of that, we'll get to spend a lot of time.
ఓకే. అండ్ కమింగ్ టు ద డైరెక్టర్ గరుడవై గంజీ గారు. సో హౌ ఇస్ ఇట్, ఆయన డైరెక్షన్ స్టైల్ ఎలా అనిపించింది మీకు?
So because he is a DOP himself, he understands that there is no need for extra shots. So there was no time waste anywhere. It was very cut to cut. We know what we are doing. He knows what he is doing, and very precise direction. And for an actor, it becomes very easy, because you don't have to repeat the whole thing again and again. It's just, he knows what he wants. So it was very easy actually working with him, and he made me very comfortable. Our first schedule itself was in Chikmagalur, and I usually, you know, used to travel with my mom or dad or anything, or anybody around, but this time it didn't happen. In Chikmagalur, I was all alone, and because I didn't want, you know, my family or anybody to take that risk of COVID, so I went alone. And you know, it was, I not even once I felt uncomfortable. Everybody on the set made me so comfortable, especially the director, that you know, it was fun. It was always fun to be on the set. Our choreographer Vijay Binni, I've worked with him in Cinema Chowraasta Mama and Ikkadiki Putao Chenawada, so I always like knew him personally. So even when I saw him on the set, I was so relieved and so happy that, oh my god, I know somebody. So yeah, the whole process was pretty interesting, and because I was going to Chikmagalur for the first time, I wanted to visit places, I wanted to see, and fortunately all my scenes were like traveling. So I was actually trekking, I was actually going to those waterfalls and seeing everything, and it was actually a very fun shoot, and I'll always remember it.
ఓకే, ఫైన్. అండ్ అని అవికా గారికి ఎప్పుడైనా దిస్ మొనాటనీ ఫీల్ ఎప్పుడైనా వచ్చిందా కంటిన్యూస్, అంటే షూట్స్ పరంగా కావచ్చు, లేదా కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ మీ దగ్గరికి వచ్చే స్టోరీస్ పరంగా మొనాటనీ ఫీల్ ఎప్పుడైనా వచ్చిందా?
I think all the movies that I've been doing are very different from one another. All the characters are very different. If you watch 10th Class Diaries, you will know the Chandni, the character that I have played, is actually very different from what I've done earlier. So it's an experimental phase for me right now, that I'm, you know, getting into all different kinds of movies. Like Net was different from Bro was different from 10th Class Diaries. So many different kinds of projects I'm doing, that it is very interesting to live a life that I live. It's every day, you know, going to a set, becoming a character, and then next day promoting something else. So that busy life that I have right now with so many projects in hand, it is very interesting, and I don't really feel the pressure of doing so much at the same time, but it is happening, and I'm glad it is happening, because it just shows that people really like watching me, and that's the reason I'm approached for so many movies, right? So it is an exciting journey, and I feel very excited every day. I don't feel that I'm doing the same thing. I don't feel like I'm waking up every day, going to the gym, going to the shoot. It's not like that. It's more like, okay, today I'm living a character which is completely different. I've never done this before. Let me just focus and do this right. So my approach towards it has been very different. So I really enjoy the whole process of being an actor, and I think that is what any actor would want. They want to enjoy this process, not feel the pressure, not feel like what if people will like it, the doubts, the nervousness. I'm glad that my fans are so loyal that they still call me Anandi or love the Uyala Jampala movie that I did. So when you have that connect with the audience, it becomes very easy for you. And not just with the audience, my connect with the industry is so strong that imagine at 24 becoming a producer and almost completing 2 production movies. It's not easy, and yet it is easy for me because of the kind of support I receive from the industry. So the kind of life I live, it's very adventurous, trust me, because as an actor, all the things that you want to do, like traveling, or as a normal person would want to learn something else and do different things or learn instruments and stuff like that, I get to do that for work. I get to travel for work. I get to learn dancing. I get to learn instruments for work, for my characters, to build that. I think I'm lucky.
మీరు అన్నట్టు స్టిల్ ఇప్పటికీ అంటే ఇట్ ఫీల్స్ లైక్ అబ్బా మా కళ్ళ ముందే ఏదో పెరిగి పెద్దయిన అమ్మాయి లాగా బికాస్ ఆఫ్ చిన్నారి పెళ్లి కూతురు బాలికా వధు ఫీల్స్ అంటే ప్రతి ఒక్కళ్ళకి ఆ కనెక్షన్ ఉంటుంది.
Every family member looks at me differently. Like some of the people feel that I'm like their sister. Some of the people look at me as their daughter. So when you have that kind of strong connect, it's very easy. And for me, it's always been that way. So I really feel very blessed.
ఎన్ని ఇయర్స్ చేశారండి అప్పుడు ఆ చిన్నారి బాలికా వధు ప్రాజెక్ట్? 14 years.
14 or 13 years.
Yeah. మీరు టోటల్ వర్క్ చేసింది?
No, I worked for it for only 2 years, but it was 14 years back. But people still remember, which is very good memory. I remember there was this, recently I was at some event somewhere in Telangana only, and a little kid came up to me and he's like, I'm your fan. I said, no, you are not. You were not even born then. You were so tiny. You didn't exist. So he said, no, I watched the repeat telecast. I said, oh, because it's coming again and again. I think that is what makes people remember me even more, because they keep seeing it again and again. And I still want people to know that I've grown up now. Stop coming and pulling my cheeks. There are aunties who just come and do that because they think I'm still young. So I'm a big girl now.
సో అయితే వచ్చి ఓ ఆనంది అని చెప్పి బుక్
They pull my cheeks, they hug me, they do that. Too much love, but social distancing is important.
No, I'm 24 now.
I'm 24 now. People still don't take me seriously. People still think I'm in school. Yeah.
వాట్ ఈజ్ అవికా గోర్ గారు అంటే లైక్ ఆవిడ డైలీ రొటీన్ ఎలా ఉంటుంది షూట్స్ లేనప్పుడు?
Oh, if there is no shoot, I sleep. Yeah. I rest. But I work out. I work out every day. I walk every day, like a lot of walk. And I sleep.
Best thing.
Movies. Yeah, whenever I get time, because on the shoot days I'm busy doing my own dialogue and focusing and all of that. I don't get the time to watch movies, but if I have offs, I love cinema too much. Like I watch Korean movies, I watch Telugu movies, I watch different kinds of movies, and I love watching movies. So whenever I get time, I do that.
Okay. రీసెంట్గా తెలుగులో మీరు చూసిన మూవీ ఏది?
Recent Telugu movie, I think I watched Adbhutam Teja Sajja movie. I loved it. I really loved it.
కాన్సెప్ట్ బాగా నచ్చిందా మీకు?
Very nice.
ఫైన్. అండ్ ఈ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ క్యారెక్టర్స్ ఇలాంటి క్యారెక్టర్స్ చేయాలి అన్న డ్రీమ్ ఏదన్నా ఉందా అవిక గారికి?
That's a good question. I think Sridevi's role in Sadma, yeah, that is something I would love to do. Then we have so many. I mean, when I grow up and I'm little, my age matches the character, then I would also like to play something like Anushka's character in Bahubali, and stuff like that, like where you perform, where there's a lot of scope of acting, and I think I would love to do stuff like that.
యా. అండ్ అవిక గారు అనగానే మాకు కోర్స్ తెలుగు ఆడియన్స్ పరంగా మాకు ఉయ్యాల జంపాల, లక్ష్మీ రావే మా ఇంటికి, ఇలాగా ఇందాక చెప్పాను కదా, అందరూ ఓకే మా ఇంటి అమ్మాయి ఈ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ కనెక్షన్తో ఫీల్ అవుతూ ఉంటారు. అండ్ అలానే ఈవెన్ మీరు కూడా ప్రతి మూవీలో ద ట్రెడిషనల్ లుక్లో ఎక్కువగా కనిపించారు. ఈవెన్ దాని తర్వాత సినిమా చూపిస్తాం మామ కావచ్చు, ఇవన్నీ కూడా. సో వీ యాక్సెప్టెడ్, చాలామంది యాక్సెప్టెడ్ ఇన్ దట్ వే, ఆ ట్రెడిషనల్ ఇదిలోనే. అండ్ దాని తర్వాత కొంచెం ఐవ్ గాట్ దట్ మూవీస్ పరంగా అనుకోండి, లేదా ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ సమ్ గ్యాప్ వచ్చింది మూవీస్కి. అండ్ దెన్ ఐ థింక్ రీసెంట్గా అయితే ఇక మళ్ళీ నెట్ మూవీ చూస్తే అందులో మోడర్న్ కాస్ట్యూమ్స్ ఇలా అంటే బ్రో హ్యాష్ బ్రోలో అయితే నాట్ దట్ కైండ్ అనుకోవచ్చు. నెట్ మూవీ పరంగా మాట్లాడుకుంటే గాట్ దట్ వెరీ మచ్ ఆఫ్ మోడర్న్ కాస్ట్యూమ్స్ అది. సో ఏంటంటే ఈ ఆఫర్స్ పరంగా చేంజ్డ్ అనుకోవాలా, లేకపోతే ముందు నుంచి మీ మైండ్ సెట్ అలా ఉండిందా?
I think people did not look at me in that way before, but I think the credit does go to social media, because once I started posting pictures of myself, of when I lost weight, I did like a proper photo shoot, and I showed a very different side of me. People realized that I can do this also. So I started getting that kind of different characters also, the glam characters, if you would say. And a lot of movies that I'm working on are somewhere like that, like the Kalyan movie that I'm working on. It's also like a very fresh character which I haven't done till now. And even people also talk about the #bro character, because there was a particular kissing scene which I haven't done earlier. So people do ask me that why, how come you're doing this, because you've never done this earlier. So I think one, I think I grew up and I think it was okay. And second, I think that as an actor, it is my job to make the story look convincing. And I really think that none of my earlier movies required a kissing scene, and #bro did. So it made sense to me, and that is why I did it. My movie with Adi Sai Kumar, also my character is not like the traditional one, it's very different. So I am doing different kinds of movies where a different side of me is seen in every movie, and I'm glad I get to do that, because I also thought at one point that there is an image that I carry and I should continue doing that, but how long? As an actor, I have to experiment, I have to challenge myself, I have to do different, and I have to convince people that I can carry that different thing off. So that's the try that I do, and I hope people like it.
బట్ కొంతమంది అంటే టు టాక్ అబౌట్ దట్ నెగిటివ్ సైడ్ ఆర్ నెగిటివ్ కమెంట్స్ ఏంటి అంటే బికాస్ ఆఫ్ ఆఫర్స్, ఇలా ట్రెడిషనల్గా ఉంటే ఎక్కువ ఆఫర్స్ అన్నవి రావు కాబట్టి హీ చేంజ్డ్ హర్ వే, ఇలా మోడర్న్గా కావచ్చు కాస్ట్యూమ్స్.
I think I changed my ways definitely, because I felt more confident in my skin. I don't remember wearing sleeveless or anything when I was fat, because I was not comfortable. I used to feel conscious about my body, and I wasn't happy with myself. I didn't like myself. When I lost weight, I realized that I can wear this, I can pull this off, I can be like the girls of my age, and it's okay, and I love it. I always wanted to wear such things. I always wanted to be a normal 22-year-old, 23-year-old, and I think when I started to be confident in my skin is when people also saw that. When I went to Maldives and I posted some swimwear pictures and all, I did not even receive one negative comment, which I was expecting. I actually expected people to tell me things like, why are you doing this, is not you, blah blah. Nothing happened. Everybody understood that she's okay, she's comfortable, and that's okay, that's normal. So, you know, when you receive that kind of support, there's no negativity then.
అండ్ అవిక గారి లవ్ లైఫ్ ఎలా ఉంది?
Every time. It's good.
ఎనీ రీసెంట్ ట్రిప్స్ ఆర్?
Bichara, my boyfriend is very busy studying right now, so he's in Ahmedabad in IIM, and I feel sad for him because he studies too much, but it's okay. Let him study right now.
ఓకే. సో రైట్ నా అంటే ఇంకా లాస్ట్ ట్రిప్స్ అలా వెళ్ళిన గుర్తు కూడా లేదు?
I think after the whole, you know, the COVID scene, and now that it's calming down a little, it's a lot of busyness for me and him. He's also back to his social work and all of that, and for me also, I'm, you know, working so much that we hardly get time. But yeah, I'm waiting for him to soon come to Hyderabad and meet me at least.
ఓకే. ఎప్పుడైనా మిలింద్ గారు మీకు ఈ కాంప్లిమెంట్ ఏదైనా మూవీ పరంగా ఇచ్చారా, ఇందులో చాలా బాగా చేశారు ఇలా అని చెప్పి?
I think he does that with every movie. Yeah, he's very biased that way. Whatever I do, he likes. But I think #bro, when he saw my performance there, he actually genuinely felt that this was my best till date, and even I feel it. Bro is going to be very special to me. Yeah.
అండ్ ఎప్పుడైనా ఇలా కలిసి టుగెదర్ మీ మూవీసే వాచ్ చేసేటప్పుడు, లేదా ఈవెన్ ఆయన సింగిల్గా మేము వాచ్ చేసేటప్పుడు?
I think I show him the movies with, like, we watch it together, most of it. But I also show him the rough versions when, you know, the edit comes to me and all of it, and he sees everything before everybody else. So yeah, I show everything to him pehle.
ఎప్పుడైనా ఏదైనా సీన్లో జెలస్ ఏమన్నా ఫీల్ అవుతారా? లైక్ మా ఈవెన్ బ్రోలో దట్ కిస్సింగ్ సీన్ కావచ్చు, నెట్లో కాస్ట్యూమ్స్ పరంగా కావచ్చు.
He understands that it's my work, and we respect that about each other, so no.
నో జెలసీ కూడా లేదు. నైస్. అండ్ సో తేజస్వి గారిని ఎప్పుడు కలిసారు లాస్ట్ టైం? ఇంకా
I don't remember also meeting her, but we spoke, we keep talking, we miss each other a lot.
సో ఇక్కడికి అంటే మీరు హైదరాబాద్కి షూట్ పరంగానో ప్రమోషన్స్?
I wasn't really in Hyderabad for a very long time because I was shooting in Mumbai for something, and I've also been busy with the promotions for my Kazakhstan movie, so I've like been away from Hyderabad. But now that I am back for 3 days, I'll meet all my friends.
సో మీరు జనరల్లీ ఎప్పుడైనా హైదరాబాద్ వచ్చినప్పుడు ఎక్కువగా ఎవరిని మీట్ అవుతూ ఉంటారు ఫ్రెండ్స్ పరంగా?
I mean, I think all of us are very busy. Like, all of us are busy with either shoots or, and all my friends from Hyderabad are mostly industry people, and you know how it works. It's like 12-hour shift, and then you just don't have energy to do anything else. Maybe you just work out a little and then go off to sleep. So that's the schedule everybody has. So it is a little difficult to, you know, make a plan and meet. And also because of COVID and everything, nobody was planning to meet also because everybody was traveling, everybody felt unsafe. So maybe this time we would plan, and it's going to be nice because I'm looking forward to meet a lot of my friends that I haven't met since a very.
ఏది లిస్ట్ ఎవరెవరు?
It's a big list, like Nikhil, Kalyan, big list. Okay. Yeah.
సో కళ్యాణ్ దేవ్ గారితో షూట్ అది కంప్లీట్ అయిపోయిందా అండి? ఇంకా
Shoot is completed. Yeah.
సో హౌ వాజ్ ఇట్ వర్కింగ్ విత్ కళ్యాణ్ దేవ్ గారు?
He's very humble as a human, and we had so much fun. We had a beautiful outdoor in Kashmir, and it was really fun working with him. He's very soft spoken, very polite kind of a person, and I really respect him for that. Yeah.
సో తెలుగు ఎంతవరకు వచ్చింది అవికా గౌర్ గారికి? అంటే ఎంత పర్సెంటేజ్ చెప్తారు?
Soon.
కమింగ్ సూన్.
Coming soon.
ఎలానే కొన్ని ఆఫర్స్ యాక్చువల్లీ మన దాకా వచ్చి మనం స్టోరీ నచ్చక రిజెక్ట్ చేయటమో, లేదా మనకి నచ్చి అంతా ఓకే అయిన తర్వాత డ్యూ టు వేరియస్ రీజన్స్ రీప్లేస్ చేయటం, ఇలాంటివి ప్రతి ఆర్టిస్ట్ లైఫ్లో ఖచ్చితంగా కామన్ ఉంటాయి. బట్ అలా మీరు బాధపడిన ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ ఏమన్నా ఉన్నాయా అలాగా మీరు మిస్ చేసుకున్న వాటి?
No, I think so. This is I think it happens with everyone. If you're particularly doing a job and if you get something else because you're committed, you can't go. So it happens everywhere, not just this industry, but it's a very common thing to happen. And I think I've made peace with it. After being in this industry for so long, you don't regret. You just feel like it's not meant to be. Maybe there is something better coming. So that's the approach I have. And obviously there are a lot of projects that come my way, and for some or the other reason they don't work out, or I say no because I don't like them, and maybe they turn out to be big successes. Stuff like that happen, and it's okay. I mean, I'm very happy with what I'm doing right now. I'm very happy with the kind of career graph I have right now. I'm very proud of it. So it doesn't really bother me at all because I'm having fun. I'm loving my work. I every day wake up with this broad smile on my face, and I'm excited for my day, and I think that is what matters the most.
ఓకే. సో మనకి ఈ స్టార్ హీరోయిన్ అన్న ట్యాగ్ ఉంటుంది కదా, హీరోయిన్ అండ్ స్టార్ హీరోయిన్ అని చెప్పి. సో అలాంటి ట్యాగ్స్ ఎప్పుడైనా తీసుకోవాలి, కమర్షియల్ ప్రాజెక్ట్స్లో చేయాలి అని?
I think the tag that I would want is an actress. I think that is what matters the most because people also respect me for choosing good scripts, be it a big film or a small film. People talk about my script choices and character choices because I have not done anything till now which doesn't have my character do anything. I've always picked up characters which are important. Even if you see Kadki Potao Chinnavada, my character was very important. So, when I do projects like that, the tag that I would want is an actress tag and not a heroine tag.
ఫైన్. అండ్ యాజ్ యు ఆర్ ఆల్రెడీ ఇన్ టు ఏ రిలేషన్, ఐ డోంట్ అంటే మ్యారేజ్ అది మీ చాయిస్, ఖచ్చితంగా ఎప్పుడు చేసుకోవాలి ఏంటి అన్నది డిపెండ్స్ ఆన్ అంటే మీ మీద అండ్ మిలింద్ గారి మీద డిపెండ్ అయి ఉంటుంది. బట్ ఇప్పుడు ప్రజెంట్ ఉన్న సినారియో మనం చూసుకున్నట్టయితే ఇట్స్ లైక్ ఎక్కువగా డివోర్సెస్ గురించి, బ్రేకప్స్ గురించి ఎక్కువ వింటున్నాం మనం. మేబీ సెలబ్రిటీస్ వల్ల ఇట్స్ గెటింగ్ మోర్ ఫోకస్డ్ అని అనుకోవచ్చు.
Exactly, I was about to say that just because there are celebrity names attached to it is why the focus is there, but that's been the case everywhere. And I
బట్ డూ యూ ఫీల్ అంటే బీయింగ్ ఇన్ ఏ రిలేషన్ ఆ థాట్ ఏమన్నా వస్తుందా మీకు? అంటే చుట్టూసి అంత నెగిటివిటీయో లేదా ఇలాంటివి జరుగుతున్నప్పుడు?
it is to each its own. It's their decision, it's their life, and I'm nobody to speak for them. But what we as outsiders feel is that, what I personally felt, I'll talk about myself. When you hear things, first people should just let it be. I think it is, humans are, individuals are very strong. They know what they're doing. And they must have tried their 100%, and after that they took this decision, right? So for me it is about just respecting that. So to each its own. Like now maybe we are hearing about this too much now is because women now don't like to suffer too much. They know it's okay to walk off, and even men now, they want to live a happy life, and if that is the choice they have to make, I think that's how it should be.
సో ఇవేమీ మిమ్మల్ని ఎఫెక్ట్ చేయమంటారు ఈ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ థింగ్స్ అన్నీ కూడా?
I mean, if something is happening in somebody else's life, I'm not attached to it in any way. So it is their life, and I don't think I should even get affected. It's none of my business. Yeah.
అండ్ ఇప్పుడు నేను కొన్ని కైండ్ ఆఫ్ మీ ఫేవరెట్ థింగ్స్ గురించి కొన్ని అడుగుతాను. ఓకే. సో టు స్టార్ట్ విత్ యువర్ ఫేవరెట్ యాక్టర్
In
టాలీవుడ్.
I'm very biased towards good dancers, so I would say Junior NTR, Allu Arjun, Ram Charan, all of them are brilliant dancers.
ఏమన్నా ఎప్పుడైనా ఒక పాటకి మంచి దట్ ఫాస్ట్ బీట్ పాటకి నేను స్టెప్స్ వేయాలి వీళ్ళతో అని ఎప్పుడైనా అనిపిస్తూ ఉంటుంది? నో, జస్ట్ లైక్ టు వాచ్ అండ్ ఎంజాయ్ దేర్ డాన్స్.
I because I admire dancing so much, I just like the idea of them doing it so correctly. There are so many actors who dance, but these three names that I took, they really do it nicely, perfectly. So I like admiring that.
ఓకే. Favorite place?
In South or just anywhere? Alanya, Turkey. It's beautiful.
Your favorite hobby?
Dancing. I love dancing. I can dance for hours and never get tired.
మంచి డాన్స్ బేస్డ్ మూవీ ఒకటి రావాలి.
I know, right? Soon.
ఫేవరెట్ కలర్?
Favorite color? Black. I love black. It makes you look thin. Try it.
ఫేవరెట్ ఫుడ్?
Anything made of potato, like fries, wafers, basically junk.
ఓకే, విచ్ యు ఆర్ నాట్ సపోజ్ టు.
I don't even remember when I had potato last, but I love it.
ఫేవరెట్ డైరెక్టర్?
That I have worked with or just generally? Just generally. I think favorite director would be Anurag Basu. I love watching his movies. Or it would be a Sanjay Leela Bhansali or a Zoya Akhtar or Rajamouli. I think these are very different kinds of directors actually, and all of them are very, very good.
The hero with whom you wanna work again and again?
There are so many. How do I choose one? I think I would love to work again and again with Raj Tarun. I think we started our journey together, so it's always like, you know, we have seen each other grow. He's seen me when I was 15, so yeah, we know inside out of our lives. I would love to work with him again and again.
మీరన్నా ఉయ్యాల జంపల తర్వాత మళ్ళీ మధ్యలో లక్ష్మీరావే మా ఇంటికి చేసినట్టున్నారు కదా. నో, ఇమీడియట్లీ ఇద్దరి కాంబినేషన్ అదేనా? మధ్యలో లక్ష్మీరావే మా ఇంటికి కాదు, ఆఫ్టర్?
No. We did you're right actually. We did Lakshmi Rave Ma Intiki, but the shoot started along with Lakshmi Rave Ma Intiki. So
మీరన్నా మధ్యలో ఒక మూవీ చేశారు. రాజ్ తరుణ్ గారు ఫస్ట్ 2 మూవీస్ మీరే.
I think I'm his favorite.
Yeah, he says my heroine. And favorite actress?
Again, there are so many. I love watching Kirti Shetty, Samantha. I mean, all of them are so talented, so beautiful. I also love Anupama Maheshwari. I think she's beautiful. Her features are so pretty. I've also started to like Varsha a lot. I think she's also like, again, Raj Tarun, they're coming up with a movie stand-up Rahul. Yeah, I when I saw the, you know, songs and all, I really thought that she's really nice and very fresh. So I really adore her also. And yeah, many people I like. I mean, I adore people who work hard, and I think I appreciate that too much.
ఓకే, సో ఎప్పుడైనా అవికా గోర్ గారు దిస్ డిప్రెషన్ స్టేజ్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ అలాంటివి ఎప్పుడైనా ఫేస్ చేశారా, వెళ్ళారా?
I think when I was the break that I took in between, I think that was the time when I was I wouldn't say I was depressed, because depression is a very big disease, and I did not, you know, was not suffering from that, but I definitely had a phase where I did not like myself. I was unhappy. It wasn't as serious as depression, but you know, I wasn't very happy with what I was doing or how I was looking and stuff. But yeah, soon I got over it, and I don't think that it was very hard for me to come out of it, because like I mentioned, it wasn't very serious, so I could manage it.
సో అయితే ఫైనల్లీ విల్ టాక్ అబౌట్ ద ర్యాపిడ్ ఫైర్ రౌండ్. తెలిసిందే,
I love it. I love rapid fire. This is like the most fun part of the interview. Like I'm waiting for the whole interview to get over for this.
ఓకే, హోల్ ఇంటర్వ్యూ అంతా ఓకే.
No.
ర్యాపిడ్ ఫైర్ ఓకే, కమ్. అంటే ఇప్పుడు నా ఇంటర్వ్యూ అంత బోరింగ్గా అనిపి.
No, it wasn't boring. That no, this is the most exciting. Like that.
Like that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Fine. So we'll talk about the heroes only. I'll just say the name of the hero. You just have to say అంటే వాళ్ళ పేరు వినగానే టక్కున మీకు గుర్తొచ్చే థింగ్ ఏంటి మైండ్లో, లేదా if you have some memories with them.
Arey baapre. Okay. I'll try to remember.
ఓకే, సో ఫస్ట్లీ సీనియర్ హీరోస్ నుంచి స్టార్ట్ చేద్దాం అయితే. చిరంజీవి గారు?
He's a legend. Nothing to. I think I would be speechless when I meet him.
హ్యావ్ యూ ఎవర్?
Not really. I haven't. I would love to.
బాలకృష్ణ గారు?
I would love to work with him.
వర్క్ విత్ హిమ్.
Why not?
బాగా ఇష్టపడే విషయం ఏంటి బాలకృష్ణ గారు మీరు?
I think just the energy. Yeah. I would like to see if I can match it.
హ్యావ్ యూ వాచ్డ్ అఖండ?
I did not watch it, but I've seen the promos and songs and everything, and it's crazy.
నాగార్జున గారు?
He's my favorite, and everybody knows that. I have like a soft corner for him because we keep meeting for the episodes we do, and when he was hosting Big Boss, I went there as a guest and all of that. So we keep meeting, and he also has a soft corner for me, and I know that. And it all happened because of Uyala Jampala, and the way he launched me, I remember him sitting next to me for all my interviews during Uyala Jampala, and the kind of support he showed, I don't think I could have gotten a better launch than that. So he really means a lot to me.
అండ్ అంటే ఈ బిగ్ బాస్ గురించి మాట్లాడుతుంటే అంటే మైండ్లో స్ట్రైక్ అయ్యింది. మీకు ఎప్పుడైనా ఈ హిందీ బిగ్ బాస్ పరంగా ఆపర్చునిటీ ఏదన్నా వచ్చిందా అవికా గారు?
I think I don't have the patience and the maturity to handle that show, and hence I don't think I'll do it.
బట్ ఎప్పుడైనా వచ్చిందా ఆఫర్?
Many times.
ఐ ఎక్స్పెక్టెడ్, అందుకే అడిగాను.
Yeah, but no, I don't think I can do it, and I don't want to do it.
ఓకే. వెంకటేష్ గారు?
Wow, I love his movie with Naga Chaitanya. I forgot the name.
వెంకీ మామ?
Yeah, I loved it. Rashi Khanna, Payal Rajput. Yeah, I really like that movie, and I like his energy and the way he does comedy scenes and stuff. I really like it. I would love to maybe see him perform live one day.
పవన్ కళ్యాణ్ గారు?
No words. Speechless. He always leaves me speechless. So good.
అండ్ ఆల్రెడీ ఇప్పుడు బయటంతా అదే హవా నడుస్తుంది, మనం మాత్రమే ఇక్కడ ఉన్నాం.
I am waiting to get free and go and watch them.
భీమ్లా నాయక్. హ్యావ్ యూ వాచ్ ద ట్రైలర్ ఆర్ లుక్? ఎలా అనిపించింది?
Of course, I'm pretty much updated with all the movies that come, and it is his movie. How can I not watch it? So I have to watch the movie in single screen theater for that experience of I will watch it.
ట్రైలర్ చూసారా భీమ్లా నాయక్? ఎలా అనిపించింది మీకు?
I did, and I loved it. I actually really liked it.
ఓకే, ఫైన్. అయితే ఇప్పుడు ఫ్రీ అయితే వెళ్ళి మూవీ చూద్దామని వెయిటింగ్.
Plan is ready.
ఇలా ఏదైనా మూవీ మీరు ఇలా పెద్ద హీరోకి సంబంధించి ఏదైనా మూవీ సింగిల్ స్క్రీన్లో చూసి ఆ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్, ఆ గోల అది చూసి బాగా ఎంజాయ్ చేసిన మూవీ ఏదైనా గుర్తుందా మీకు?
I think I don't remember watching in a single screen, but I did watch Saho in a theater, and I watched it in Telugu, and everybody around me was going crazy that what a movie and all of this. Then I remember about a single screen experience that you're talking about. I think that happened with me. I experienced that during Cinema Chowraasta. I and Raj Tarun, we actually went in a theater to see it. I cannot even begin to say how that feels because it was a very different experience. Then I also took my hair, makeup and my assistant for Raju Gari Gari 3.
Okay.
Nobody knew. It was like a secret, and none of the other actors or anybody was there. It was just me. No, I wore like a cap and I covered myself. So it was me and just my team, and it was nice. It was I wanted to see how people react when they don't know I'm around, and that's what happened during Raju Gari Gari 3, and it was fun to watch that.
Okay. Mahesh Babu garu?
He's so good looking, so so handsome. What else to say?
Junior NTR garu?
Brilliant dancer, and really wish to dance with him someday.
Mahesh Babu garu is done, yeah. Allu Arjun garu?
I would definitely want to do like a dance film with him for some reason, yeah. Like where we are just dancing. There's no acting, there's just dancing. I love a movie.
సో అటు జూనియర్ ఎన్టీఆర్ గారితో ఇటు అల్లు అర్జున్ గారితో ఓన్లీ
Why not have a multi-starrer? Both of them.
Actually, yeah, multi-star, only one heroine.
బోత్
They're just dancing, full movie. I'm so sure this is not happening, but okay.
ఎన్టీఆర్ గారి మూవీస్లో లైక్ మీకు డాన్స్ బాగా ఇష్టం కాబట్టి డాన్స్ పరంగా కావచ్చు యాక్టింగ్ పరంగా కావచ్చు బాగా నచ్చిన మూవీ ఏది?
My God, there are many. I can't choose like that. I can't choose. Impossible. This is a very difficult question. So many, not just songs but movies, performance. He's such a good actor. I think after RRR is going to be my favorite because it has Ram Charan also and Alia. All of them are my favorite. Rajamouli, I think I'm looking forward to that.
ఓకే లుకింగ్ ఫార్వర్డ్ ఫర్ ట్రిపుల్ ఆర్. నైస్. అండ్ ప్రభాస్ గారు
We have he's like the biggest in Hindi also now. So yeah, I love watching his movies actually. They have nice thrill element to it and I like it.
రామ్ చరణ్ గారు.
I remember telling you only this, that I really respect him for the kind of career he has had. Not an easy career to begin with because of the responsibility of being a star kid in a way. So it's not easy, and now reaching this height, I really really respect him for that.
రవితేజ గారు.
His mass feel movies are crazy, and his Khiladi and all are coming, right? So I'm also looking forward to that.
విజయ్ దేవరకొండ గారు.
I want to watch him doing different kinds of movies, like very different movies, and I'm seeing him do a lot of Hindi stuff also. So that's really amazing. I mean, reaching from character roles to doing that, it's huge.
నైస్. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ అవికా
Thank
గారు
you.
ఫర్ యువర్ టైమ్ అండ్ యస్ 10th క్లాస్ డైరీస్కి వి విష్ ఆల్ ద వెరీ బెస్ట్. అండ్ అలానే లెక్కేసుకొని మరీ చెప్పారు 4 ఇంకా 5 ఓకే 4 కదా ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ అప్కమింగ్ ప్రాజెక్ట్స్. సో అప్కమింగ్ 4 ప్రాజెక్ట్స్కి కూడా వెరీ ఆల్ ద బెస్ట్ చెప్పారు.
So much. Thank you.